Go download my free legato course right now and learn to play fast in the fastest way possible. Hey, Claus here. Your friend in need. Because I used to, have a teacher when I was starting out on guitar, and then we took things that were progressing, one bit at a time, and I was building my skills, and it was really good. But then at some point, I just stagnated. It was like I looked back, and the last 2 years, just been playing the same stuff. It was like I didn't develop. And if you're in the same position of just thinking, hey, it was fun in the beginning because you were progressing, and now it's like nothing happens, then this video is for you, because we're going to pinpoint the actual challenge. And the actual challenge is that we're brought up to use a strategy that is great in the beginning. And it goes like this. You learn something, and then you take something that's a little bit harder. So you're challenged. It's exciting because you're challenged. You have to work at it. But it's not that hard, so you can't, you'll succeed in a relatively short period of time. You play one song with 3 chords, you learn that. And then you learn another song that uses the same 3 chords, and then a 4th, right? So you build like that. But then at some point, it's just not enough. You need a radically different strategy. In fact, it's the opposite. So if you're an intermediate player and you want to get to advanced player, you have to take on something that looks like a mountain that's insurmountable, because we're used to shying away from stuff. And that is what we learn when we use that strategy in the beginning. We're used to shying away from stuff that looks too hard for us. So we walk around looking for stuff that's just the next street corner, right? Just around the corner, there's our next skill level. You need to stop that. And then you need to look up and say, wow, if I could master that. Because what happens is that if you can aim for something that is way out of your league, and you can believe that you can get there, key thing, then excitement happens, then passion happens. And then you really start pushing for something that's magical. And what's right around the corner will never be magical. Never. It's always what is almost outside of your grasp that is magical. Right? That's why we keep looking up to idols and people who are way better than us, is because that's what's exciting. But most people, even though they're looking up to that or them and those skills, they never go for them, because they have this illusion that the way to get there is to nudge, is to get one little step at a time and not have it be too challenging. But that's because we don't have one key skill that's in the next video. And I need you to watch that video, because it's essential to how you're going to act in the future. But just remember this, that you have to stop the philosophy of choosing something that I can probably do that. You have to stop that and then go for something that seems like way out of your league. That is the key to get to where you want to go. And here's why. Every single person who ever got to that kind of skill level did that. Guaranteed, every single person. No one that got to an amazing level of skill progressed one step at a time like that. Had this idea that, okay, this is the next level for me, then that, and then this little increase in skill level. And then, it never happens that way, because of that simple reason that the next little skill level cannot engage you at the level we need to. Because once you're sufficiently passionate and engaged and enthusiastic, magical things happen to your learning capabilities. When you are fired up like that and you believe that you can create something that is out of this world magical, then you will learn at an increased speed. It's just incredible. Because your brain just absorbs new information and new skills like it was the most important thing in the world. Because it is the most important thing in the world when you're that passionate. And you can only get that passionate if your vision of what you are practicing right now is big enough. And it only becomes big enough if you are actually taking on something that is way out of your league. So, key message, stop the step-by-step. Think of, what if I could achieve something that was extraordinary this next year or these next 6 months? And then, let your mind go wild. And be sure to watch the next video. And be sure to click the link below here, because we have a really cool funk rock program out that will, for most people, be like, oh, that seems too difficult, right? It's so fast, and the soloing pieces in there. We got some really cool soloing pieces where I'm playing like 4 or 8 bars of improvised solos, and then you get to listen to it in real time and slow motion. We got detailed tabs that spells it out for you, and we got different strategies of how to learn it in the fastest way possible in this program. But it really encapsulates what we've been talking about in this video, which is go for the thing that seems out of your league. And in this case, it's playing rapid subdivisions, because that's what funk is all about. So go check that out, and then I'll see you in the next video where we're going to talk about how to actually approach something that is way hard for you than you're used to, and how to make it easy so you believe you can get there. See you in the next video. Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.